This card was sitting on my desk this morning. A little bitty poke. See that little poke? Right there. I have some really fucking awesome cats. Listen, they leave me messages every day. Every morning I wake up to something different. And it's really fucking awesome. But it took me a minute not to get upset at them and realize that they were giving me messages. It wasn't them trying to fuck my shit up or... Because I'm anal about my shit. And, boy, it shows sometimes. Alright, so let me fix this camera real quick. Let you know that's what we're going to be focusing on. I was not going to go live today, but Daddy said do it. My next live will be Labor Day. Also another Monday. We will be smoking on this channel, drinking coffee, and talking about stuff that might piss you off. But it's for your own good. It's for your own good. Here we talk about things that are going to help you in your life. We talk about things that you're trying to avoid in your life. We talk about the things that you don't want to talk about with everybody else, but you can talk about with me because, well, nobody knows you're friends with me. And I don't know any of your friends. So you can tell me anything and I can tell you anything and nobody's ever going to know the wiser. Sometimes those are the best friends to have. Outside of the ones that stay in your head. 2:38 on the dot. Riggedy, riggedy, tick, tick, tock. Let me go to the next dot, dot. Got my dogs under. Alright. So, because that card came out and it's about new beginnings, I am going to get a spirit message real quick with an ancestor card because it's the ancestors talking to you this morning. This is a... What are they trying to say? Who's talking to us? The general public is trying to talk to you. And they're telling you to bring out the beast in you. Bring out the magic in you. Bring out that part that you think that everybody would fucking hate. Because that's the part that is going to be the entertainment. Alright. Oh, we got some music too. And guess what? This first song is a doozy. Are you ready for it? I'm going to put this card right over here because that is our ruling card for the moment. I'm going to put this right here. Oh. Somebody's dealing with a loss, dude. Uh-oh, hold on. I'm gonna get you there. Hold on. Okay. Give me just a second. I was not expecting that. Listen, Daddy's surprising me right now with a few things that are coming through. Like I said, there's some hidden messages in the depths that are being brought out right now that you need to be paying close attention to. You might not understand the whole message, and that's because this message is meant for a lot of fucking people. So take what does resonate and don't worry about whether or not how the rest of it fits in. It ain't none of your business. Ain't isn't a word. It is now. It's in the dictionary. I used to get that when I was a kid all the time. And I didn't start saying ain't until I went down south. Boy, their vocabulary down there is something else. But listen, I'm hooked right up on it. And I've got that in my blood now, too. And brought it back up to the Yankees. And they're like, girl, you can't figure out what the fuck you want to talk about. And I'm like, listen, I'm a Simus. I'm a city girl talking country. I like the mountains and I like the city. But I live for fast cars and glittery. Fast cars have been going around me a lot lately. Let me get you to this loss. There are times when loss is a part of life. Sometimes a loss is welcome, like when you leave a situation not in alignment with your highest good. Sometimes the loss is sudden and painful, like when a loved one crosses over to our dimension. Regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking to be acknowledged. Tears are necessary, as is grief. When you repress the natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain haunts you in destructive ways. We don't want that for you. Instead, let your heart break open wide. Feel the loss and integrate it. See the beauty that was, the lessons learned, and know that as you let go of what has passed, even more of you remains. It gets better, we promise. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever before. Love heals all. We are loving you, sending you love, always and forever. Wow. If this is an actual person that somebody has lost, I'm so sending my condolences to you. If this is a situation that you're dealing with, just know that if you're losing it, it's because you've grown from it and it's time for you to find something else to be doing. You haven't done anything wrong in most cases. Look at that, isn't that pretty? Beautiful. That's Botswana Gate. It's one of my favorite stones, dude. Let me show you. This baby girl. I mean, look at that. Can you see that? You can't see that. Look at that. Like, I've got my light will be here today where I'll be able to show you guys more exquisiteness when it comes to my stones. So just bear with me. Things are moving up in the world. Bear with me. Alright, I'm going to give me a spirit message card because it's time to hit the reset button. Clear out the old so that room is available for the new to enter. Trust that better things are coming fast. Prepare to move to the next phase of your life. This is your rebirth. Welcome. This beautiful brand new energy. You've got this. Let me find out what it is that you are losing. Is it a person? Is it an attitude? What is it that you are surrendering? Oh, where'd my weight go? Uh, 628. Ha 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 ha. It's a situation. Whew. Lord Jesus. Listen, I was getting kind of worried about you. Surrender the drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. What you hear in the background is my cats. Um, I have 9 of them that are running around, 5 of them in my bed, sleeping. They're babies. Um, Grace opened her eyes yesterday. Um, yeah, the babies' names have changed. We have Grace, Faith, um, Heaven, Courage, Saint Courage, um, Heaven, Faith, Saint Courage, Hope, and Grace. Yeah. So, for those of you who are paying attention, um, I'll show you. I'll just show you. Come on, you can go with me, but you don't get to go the whole travel with me. No, that's my business. But let's go see him. There's Mommy. Oh, there's Gracie. Look at that. Showing that hoo-hoo. Lord, listen. And that is the hider boy. Of course, I found that most yellow cats are boys. But anyway, he is the only boy in the whole crowd right there. And that is Saint Courage. Oh, make sure. Yes, I was. I was like, wait a minute. How many you got over here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And 5. This is Hope. This is Hope. This one is Heaven. I'm not trying to take her off the titty. This is Faith. And the look-alike is Grace. Lady Grace. Alright. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? That's not dirt, that's marble slab. Just put that there. Alright. Get you. Woo! Okay. Surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that come from just being you. Oh, look at that. And surrender to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. This is the end of. Are you ready for it? What do you need to do? Harder, 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 harder. Can you? Can you? Can you? Are we? Really? Take it on me, take me on, take it on, I'll be gone. Let's Molly Ringwald this motherfucker, y'all. And you know what that means. Take your chances, live your life, and fuck all the goddamn rules. Woo! If y'all need a little bit, I mean, just go pick up the fucking 80s squad. You've got the Breakfast Club, Pretty in Pink, like, Four Keeps. Don't watch Four Keeps if you want to keep having sex. That's all I got to say. Ladies, that's a real movie right there. But anyway, go get you some Molly Ringwald today. Get your mindset, like we're being asked to bring the good stuff from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s into the present moment and turn it into creation that before they told us wasn't possible, and now all the doors are open. You're like, what is it? What is it? What is it? Well, here's the gate that's opening for you. Karmic board clearing, energetic clearing. Rewrite your story. Live your truth. This is a new beginning for you. Whoever I'm speaking to, angelic frequency, angels are here. You are saved. Potent connection. Paul the Venetian, gifted one, revealing hidden talents, opportunities to shine. Ooh, I'll be gone. Dude, I am, listen, as much as I bitch, which isn't going to be anymore, Molly Ringwald looks a lot like my cousin Karen, and I used to be absolutely infatuated with that woman. My cousin, I wanted to be like her. She was my grandma's favorite. And if she talked about anything good, Karen did it. And so in the family, that's who you wanted to be like. And Molly Ringwald was a spitting image of that girl, man. I mean, when it come to looks. Now, I wanted her. She looked like my cousin. She didn't act like my cousin. But I wanted my cousin to act like her. I wanted a Molly Ringwald. Well, anyway. Look here. We got some Bon Jovi coming in. You ready to bring in your hero? Open channels, Sanat Kumura, signs, codes, downloads, and sacred information. Whatever was pissing you off before, you're being told that it's time to let go. The damage is done. Shot to the heart. You're too late. You give love a bad name. Shh. They now hearts and you play your hearts. You give love a bad name. You give love a bad, bad, bad name. We're gonna get that energy out of here real quick. Oh, here we go, any minutes. Sweet dreams of melodies, when mine to disagree. Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody is looking for something. They want to use you. Something wants to use by you. And the sun is coming up. As I say that. Lady Venus, light activation, call to action, power surge, earth mission. Sweet dreams are made of it. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Like, see, here's me. I love music so much. It's like the presence of God that sits in front of me. So I can't imagine what it would be like for me to sit into a room full of a band with a microphone in my hand. I would probably not be able to sing. Like a person wouldn't be able to talk in front of God. I wouldn't be able to sing in front of the band. I'd start listening to their music and it would just be like, holy shit, you fall into it. It's like a sinkhole. But you're not sinking, you're flying. You're like this, in this like, yeah, you put like things like Annie Lennox on, like, it takes me to spaces that make me feel good that I can astral travel. This is the kind of music that, listen, for those of you who you want to astral travel, you've never done it before. One of the best things that you can do for yourself, I guess this is one of your light activations, a new channel for you too. Let me turn this down a little bit before I get blocked out. One of the best ways to do it is to fall asleep with your TV going. For those of you who have a TV, you don't, I mean, these days you can just turn on your phone. But, turn it on something from the 70s. I found that your best organ, a little bit of the 80s work. Whatever, like if you're wanting to travel, if you're wanting to time travel, turn on a TV show. If you're wanting to travel to other destinies in the present time, turn on something that is about the present time. An area where you're wanting to be at, turn your TV on to a subject that is talking about that when you're getting ready to go to sleep. And you can easily find yourself there. It's like stepping into that picture. It's the easiest. There are a lot of meditations out there, and I have tried them. And Lord knows so many people put a lot of hard work into that, and it works for a lot of people. But guided meditations don't work for me. TV shows, um, music, that takes me places. But if I try to do an actual meditation, a guided meditation where somebody's trying to walk me into a field or walk me into another abrasion, like I just, it's hard for me to be hypnotized. I still stay aware, um, too aware for them to really get to me. And I've had professionals try to do this that own classes, and it's hard for them to do it for me. So it's not something that I'm bragging about. Not being able to get hypnotized is not something to brag about. Um, it does say that there's a lot of strength, but can also say that there are a lot of blocks that you need to release. So if you're having issues when it comes to hypnosis, which is a very cool way for you to have different forms of surgery, to be able to quit bad habits, to overcome traumatic experiences. Hypnosis is very, very good for people. Um, for me, I tried learning how to do it to be able to help others with it, and I feel like I'm invading people's brains. You're like, but you're psychic, and I'm like, yeah, I know. It took me almost my whole life to accept that, and it put me in isolation. So when I started learning that I could hypnotize people at the ease of a drop, um, it made me not want to do it. Um, because I don't want to have that much power over people. It's scary. I don't want to be held responsible for what they can do with that power. I don't know how to explain it, but I would rather teach people how to do it for themselves than to try to um, do it for them. The liabilities of where I can go in their head compared to other people. Um, there could be information that comes that they're not ready to hear, and it can cause damage. I'm afraid of that too. I'll get out of that fear syndrome. I'm getting out of the fear syndrome right now for a lot of other things. But I'm really good at it. And I'm just afraid that people will use it the wrong way. I had to get out of that fear and just realize that when I'm talking and I'm scared of something, it scares other people too. But if I overcome that fear, it's going to provide power for other people. And we're in that moment where what I'm thinking does make a difference in how things are being. And I'm learning that. And that's one of the scariest trips I have ever been on. All right. Why was this card laid out? Like, what else are we doing? We're coming into our power. What are we doing with it? Like, where are we going? Why did you, like, put that card out there and say, new beginnings? This is about you. This isn't about a person. This is a saint. This is about you, okay? Let's find out what you're seeing. The water carrier, what really matters, reflect, reprioritize. Deep sea diving, way of the mystic, learn through experiencing, depths. And Atlantis, keep the big vision, stay in alignment as you grow. So whatever it is that you're doing, you're not growing out of something, you're growing deeper in something. Like there's things that you're letting go of, but it's allowing you to dive into something else that you already have. So for some of you who are like waiting for something new to appear, it's not something new coming in. Look here, Fleetwood Mac. It's not something coming in. It's something getting enlightened. The light is being shown on something that you haven't really been paying a lot of attention to until now. You haven't been ready for it. So don't get mad at yourself. Don't feel guilty. Your system just wasn't ready for it. Are we listening to Gypsy? Oh, look here. To heaven, wherever we with you. Gypsy. This woman's voice is heaven, dude. Listen. That's not Gypsy Woman. Rihanna. It's Rihanna. Good morning, Riri. Look here. Oh my god, Stevie is the shit, dude. Anyway. I wonder if your mom did listen to Stevie Nicks when she named you. That would be really fucking awesome, dude. Like, really awesome. Because, like, you're not even from around here. So, for somebody to love Stevie Nicks and put you, I mean, like, your name is Rihanna. Anyway, I may not do that. What else is it that we need to know about? There's so many good things coming in for you. We're going to add a rose to this moment. We're going to take a rose from the past and a rose from the future. What are you bringing from the past into the future, into this new beginning? The rose of Venus. Alignment, flow, right relationship, harmony. What are you carrying on that you have received since you started getting that one, that you're putting together to make this new you? Soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Oh my God. Your soul family's giving you a rose. They want to keep you. Oh, look. That is adorable. Look at that. Oh my God. All right, since we're talking soul family, look deeper. There are secrets and hidden treasures for you to discover beneath the surface. Badger spirit. Earth elements. Strength. Stay rooted and draw upon the earth's wisdom to navigate the challenges in your life. It's supposed to say navigate, but it says navigate. And it's over the soul family. Navigate. N-A-W-I-G-A-T-E. I am not saying it the wrong way. It is spelled that way, and I don't believe, because most of these cards, they have a misspell, and it's a D for a W. It makes it a fairy message. If you read it the way that it is spelled, it makes it a fairy message rather than a human message. Pretty fucking awesome, right? Oh, now we got the eagles. Oh, goddamn. Listen. Love your mornings, babies and girls. Love your mornings. Any more? Leap of faith. Jump in fearlessly, knowing that every small step counts towards your ultimate success. Towards. Yes, indeed. Are you ready for it? Here it comes. On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my head, once slippery sands, rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, strong shimmery light. As I bury every I had to stop for the night. All right, listen. I know. This is what you need to be doing right now to help you jump into this correctly. Because what you're jumping into is unexplainable. And this is your shit. This ain't nobody else's. Impression versus expression. There are multiple ways that we receive information from spirit. It could be in words, images, or feelings. But how we relay or express the information back to the recipient must be carried out with due consideration and utmost care and sensitivity. Many mediums are taught that you should always give what you get when delivering a message. In a sense, that's true. But as mediums, we must honor that many people look to us to assist them with their grief and are often still distraught, no matter how much time has passed since their loss. Always remember that while we must be open to any spiritual impression, we are responsible for conveying a sensitive expression. People pass over to the spirit world in a variety of ways, from natural causes, unexpected illnesses, or other circumstances. When you give off information, it's a delicate process. For example, if you're impressed with the scene of someone's passing, then you must be sensitive and discerning when you express the information to the sitter. It's possible they could be very emotional, as they're still going through the bereavement process. They don't need to relive every detail of the experience again. Communicating that you're aware of a type of passing and, if possible, which area of the body was affected, as well as the relationship to the sitter, is often enough evidence for the recipient. Be kind and compassionate, as having an inherent sensitive nature is always a great asset for any medium to possess. Somebody really is losing somebody. Okay, guys. This is somebody who meant a lot to you. I'm not going to go into the detail. If you're here and you've had a loss, you already know. I don't have to tell you like the card said. I don't have to tell you about it. You already know. It also gives me the clarity with that card that some of these messages that I give out here that are bland, they're bland because they're meant to be bland. As the ancestors have said right there, I do have to work on my power of communication, as well as many of you. But for whoever has had a loss, I send my total condolences. Whatever it is, I hate to say it, but this loss is bringing you strength. It's getting you out of some sort of drama. It's a blessing. So don't feel bad for that. Many of you, maybe that's why you're here, is because you feel bad for feeling good that this person is gone. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Just keep moving. Don't put a lot of depth into what is gone. It's time for you to put your power into what's coming. Okay? So, for those of you, this could be someone that is a relative or somebody that you took care of that took a lot of your time and took a lot of your energy, too much for you to be able to have your own life. Because this person is gone, you're going to get your life back. And you feel guilty for being relieved. But that person felt guilty for leaving because they wanted to go. They wanted to heal. Or maybe you're dealing with a situation that they weren't ready to go. But God was ready for them to be healed in a way that this down here in 3D couldn't give them. And you need to take that with you and know that whatever they're dealing with right now is a better situation than what they were dealing with here. This is a playground for good, evil, in between, learning, teaching, and everything else. It's a new life in every other level of awareness. So they've started a new life somewhere else. And it needs to be pray, happiness, and that whatever lessons they needed to learn here, they took that with them so that they don't go through what they went through here and they don't turn out to be the person that you're relieved they're gone for. Meaning, like, whatever, you're relieved. Like, whatever this loss is, it's helping you move forward. It's giving you strength. So, it barreled you down a lot. Oh, this is funny as shit. And you feel bad that it, please don't feel bad. Take the lessons that you've learned. Don't get cocky about it, but take the lessons that you've learned and turn it into being able to help others. And be able to take time for yourself. It's time for you to take time for you. It's time for you to figure out what makes you the best person you can possibly fucking be. Because that person is who everybody wants to meet. Alright? And it don't matter how you get there. That's not, like, if they're going to be around you and they want to be around you, they're going to take the good with the bad. They're not going to just pick out the good stuff and then leave you to rot when you're dealing with the bad. If they're truly there for you and that's your soul family, honey, they're there for you. Don't be afraid and don't hold back. Because there's people around you that if you are willing to hold back, they're not willing to hold back. And they'll take whatever that is you're supposed to be putting out there and put it out there for themselves with the quickness. Is there anything that you need to know in the tarot world? Queen of Wands and the World. The Knight of Wands and the Star. Somebody's going into wish fulfillment. You've ended something to move into something else. You ended it with passion. It was a quick end, whatever it was. You might have ended this in the springtime. Might take you a few months to actually process this loss. So this might not be a loss, the Nine of Cups and the Five of Cups. As I said, it might have took you a minute to process that loss. But now here you are. Ooh, somebody lied. That's the loss that you're dealing with. Okay, what's on the other side of that? Ace of Pentacles. Or maybe I guess that was the answer to the questions. I was like, what are you processing? A lie. You're processing a lie, which is moving you into... Oh, it made you cold. Now you're moving to calmer waters, getting in the burdens, and stepping into family. Look at you. Somebody got crucified, dude. By information they found out about a family. Yeah. It made them move forward. Broken hearted. About a wish fulfillment? That they had to go alone. That the wish fulfillment is having to be alone. Why? Five of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. Somebody was holding on to something they weren't supposed to be holding on to. A relationship. Or somebody's fighting to hold on to a relationship. Five of Pentacles. Somebody's fighting to hold on to a relationship. Putting it out in the cold or holding on to it. Not everything that glitters is gold. Judgment. Moving forward with a new prospect. Leaving your heart out of it, but keeping it solid. With somebody from your past. Leaving a decision of holding on. This is a decision that you have been keeping to yourself. And now you're ready to work on quickly somebody you had relations with in the past for a long time that you've been watching. Trying to find their temperance and independence. Now you want to work with them in quiet because you feel that would be the most beneficial. Yep. Equal give and take. It's in the silence of nobody knowing that you guys are working together. Sun. I've been saying this for a minute, that a lot of you are going to be dipping out of being so open about what you're doing. And a lot of you are going into commitments, whether romantic, business, friendship, that are private. And keeping them private is making it so that you can get more out of it. I'm going to tell you from my own personal experience that bringing a lot of people into your relationship is only going to end it. If you have to get the opinion of a bunch of motherfuckers to find out whether or not it's going to work, it's not going to work. If you have to take the time. Okay. I'm finding big juice on my wall where one of the cats thought they would be cool to check out. It tastes like beach yesterday. You're sitting on the stove. I woke up from a nap yesterday and there was beets strewn from the stove to the get to the sink. Some dropped in one of my cups. I have a glass cup over here by the microwave. So after they worked so hard to get over there to that stuff. I'm supposed to be. You get into a plate of food that's not meant for them to eat. Listen, if you ain't ever had beets, go try one out. They're so stout they take over the whole fucking recipe. And you have to acquire a taste for beets. Like, you have to like them, dude. I love beets. I think they're awesome. Like, you have to cook them for a long time because they're hard. And, well, it took me an hour cooking these. And these were frozen beets. And you have to cook them for quite a long time to get them soft enough to want to eat. But anyway, I did. They're in the fridge now. Overcooked. But I had a lot yesterday. It's carrots, beets. It's a bunch of roots. Different kind of root. Blend 1717. Anyway, I thought it was funny. I left my house up. I was like, y'all gonna keep getting in my food, or you gonna figure out that's not meant for you? Why? I don't know what that's shit. Some of y'all might have a visitor coming that you don't know about yet. Watch out, boo-boos. Oh my goodness, we've been on here for an hour. Alright. Put it through the grapevine. Honey, honey, ooh. This is CCR doing this one. This is CCR's version. Wow, okay. Somebody's relationship might be over because somebody's cheating. Putting that out there. Six of Swords, moving to calmer waters. 10 of Wands, ending the burdens. And the High Priestess. Yes. So some of y'all are just missing out on being cheated on. Oh, you poor baby. You poor baby. Yes, I'm gonna clear it up while y'all are on here. Might as well, might as well. And then I'm gonna bring out a gratefulness for you. One here and one here. Go into the coffee. You have aspirations. Let go of your worries and soar to new heights, harnessing the boundless powers of your will. Harnessing, meaning harmonize and harness your abilities. Yes, 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 my dears. Communicate leadership. That means I have to get on here a lot more than what I have been. I know. But I enjoyed the break and it made me a better person. And as for y'all, it gave you an opportunity to grow yourself. Ooh, look here. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Everybody was clearing their board. Birthing a new age, bringing new creation, dreaming a new world into being. Share your voice. Come out of the cave, persecution, expression, and you're ready doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Now, guys, listen. Hey, this is Monday now. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Can you see any of that? Okay. And Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. Having a balance is very important. Being able to do this thing that you're doing. Maria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. I see, I see, I see. I see, I see. Oh, we got Born on the Bayou. Look here. Here she comes again. That's Louisiana. Code to the Seas. The blueprint is within you. Take the next step. Wow. Yes, yes, yes. I will be getting that lamp pretty soon. It's supposed to be here today. And that will definitely help out with being able to show you guys the cards. I've learned through watching other people's readings, which I'm backing off on. And it's not because you did anything wrong. It's because in order for me to clearly channel messages, I cannot keep watching other people's messages. So I'm not going to know if you're talking about me. I'm not going to know if you're channeling my energy. And it's not out of being fucking rude. It's out of not spending so much time on myself, but spending more time on my career and doing this so that you have messages to hear. I'm just kind of returning the favor. Like I was already out there doing this, but now I really got to dive into it. And in order for me to really dive into it, I have to stop worrying about what's going on in my life and step into that vibration that I know God has my back. And the reason that I know that God has my back is because for the last 2 years, He provided me the faith, the and the different parts of clarified moments that He's there. All the attacks that have been against me, I still ate, I still slept, I still got things that I wanted. Things didn't work out for me the way that I expected. They worked out much better then. I didn't lose anything. I've gained a lot more than I ever expected. So I'm not begging people to keep attacking me, but I am allowing God to take over that part of my life for me and trusting that I'm safe, I'm protected, and I am in my purpose. Therefore, doing what it is that God is asking of me to receive the gifts of being able to live my life free. And living my life free really does lower the aggression. You can get mad at me or you can make fun of me. I'm cool with that. But I've learned a lot of lessons. And one of the biggest lessons that I've learned was that you're not alone. God has your back. And the more you focus on the goodness in the world, the less likely chance that whoever's attacking you is going to get to you. Many of you could be in the stages of you still need the readers to provide you the proof that God's taking care of you. But some of you are stepping into that power where you are secure enough in God that you know He's taking care of that stuff. I, I. The more people shift their vibration, the more you're not going to need to know what's going on in a world of people trying to be mean to you. Don't worry about any of that shit anymore. I mean, there's something, listen, if there's another thing that I've learned. If there's something that's meant to happen for them, more than likely it's not up to you to do it. Because that's going to put bad karma in your lap. And that's not where you're trying to go. You're trying to break the chains, which means that you're trying to be different than whoever it was that hurt you. And try to teach them that there's other ways of going about dealing with the issue than to be mean or karmic. Not everybody's going to be on your path to be like you. That's something else that you need to accept as well. Don't try to make everybody like you. There may be just a part of you that you guys are supposed to be around and supposed to help each other with. It's not a total reframe. Accept that as well. Many of you woke up this morning going, what the fuck, dude? You feel different? That's what that is. But whoever had that loss, sorry, condolences. Surrender to the setting limits. I'm also, we're deep into talk. So we're going to talk about something that is off limits. Because if you're still sitting here, well, I appreciate you first and foremost. But what we're going to talk about next is some of these limitations. I was wondering if I was going to have to talk about these in public, but I am. This isn't a card thing. This is as I'm closing this out thing. Lawmakers are in need of changing some laws that pertain to prostitution and sexual certifications. You say what? Well, I say that with an open heart and open mind, and I have not changed my mind about whether or not I'm going to just go around having sex with someone. But there are people that do that. And that is their business. That is what they choose to be doing. I'm not saying that it is healthy. What I am saying is that people are going to do it whether we agree with it or not. And the more you make it complicated for people to do it, the more dangerous it is for them to do it. It's not our business to say it's right or it's wrong. It's our business to make sure that when people are doing whatever it is that they're doing, it's in the utmost and it's the safest. So what I'm asking is for these lawmakers to start being more lenient, start making prostitution legal as a business. It is a business. Just listen. If your CEOs of corporate America can prostitute their secretaries, why can't the people that are just free America be able to pay for sex? Why is it that corporate America or record companies can whore you out, but a prostitute on the streets is going to go to jail for doing the same thing because she's not making a record? Well, what's the reason? Please, you tell me. Please, fix this situation. We need sex education. You want to know the best way to fix your marriage? Learn how to relate to each other. There was a point in time where you got married because you loved each other. Sex is a form of communication. Passion is a form of communication. Attention is a form of communication. In order for us to provide accurate education, there are laws that need to be gotten rid of so that we can open up schools where, listen, I watched a movie yesterday and I'm going to post up this movie today, and it's where I got the ideas of all these things. So you can call me whatever you want to, but it brought out what I needed it to. Where this place was set at is a place where they okay prostitution. You just have to get a license for it. And that's what I think needs to happen here. You need to get a license for it. You need to make it a business. You need to be discreet about it. You need to be clean. You need to be healthy. And you need to be doing it in a safe environment. When it comes to the schooling, people need to learn how to have sex. If it's so important for people to get paid for it, watch it, and see it on TV, then teach people how to fucking do it. Everybody should be able to enjoy sex. You shouldn't be stuck with somebody who doesn't know how to do it because corporate America is afraid of making money on it. Well, every other country is doing it, so why the fuck can't we? You're not afraid to put drugs in our fucking mouth or fuck little kids when you're old, so why are you afraid to teach motherfuckers how to do it right? I mean, that's how I'm looking at it. Like, you're okay with the Jeffrey Epstein Island, but you're not okay with teaching grown-ass motherfuckers how to have sex with their own age motherfuckers? Excuse me, I'm just saying, like, you want to eliminate the problems. This is part of the way of eliminating those problems. People, when they feel comfortable enough, will ask for the assistance. When they want to learn how to do something bad enough, they'll do what it takes to figure it out. And I can guarantee you, with everything that I am, if we took the time to teach each other how to do things correctly, it would be the utmost. You'd see people walking around, all of a sudden the whole fucking goddamn country of America is walking around high on orgasms. I mean, you think if people wanted to come before, they're really going to want to come when people know what the fuck they're doing. And when you have that loving energy in the air, instead of everybody fighting because nobody's coming correctly, seriously, that's a big part of the fucking problem is nobody knows how to fucking come and actually get the fuck off, dude. It's a rare experience. And you're like, girl, you ain't even had sex. You're right. Why waste my time on motherfuckers who can't get me off? And let's not forget, I have cameras in my house, so I'm not trying to get off on my vibrator in front of everyone. So, you know, when I have a moment of privacy, I'll check it out. But, you know, I like my sex private. I'm just, you know, putting it out there. But I really believe, and listen, I can put this out here and I can ask you, take these, and as we're listening to Queen, take these ideas and implement them wherever you're at. Even if you're not in the United States, open up a school and find your friends or people that you know that they haven't got a problem with sex ed. They haven't got a problem with having sex a lot. Don't go out here and find people that don't know what they're doing to teach the lessons. Find the people who have no issues. And also, that can help them with intimacy. Because given the strangest of circumstances is when you're going to find some of the most, you're going to find your soul family through the ones that make you feel the most uncomfortable. And we're listening to Under Pressure by Queen as I'm singing this, or as I'm saying this. So if that tells you that you're being guided to do this, and wow, our favorite gay man, Mr. Mercury himself, communication, is saying, let's do this. Listen, Elton John is still here, okay? So, back off. I was talking to the heavens, not the earthly realm. I mean, I'm talking to the earthly realm, but like I said, he's still here. Anyway, surrender to passion. Surrender to setting limits. That's what I broke this deck into. Listen. And we have Earth, Wind, and Fire, September. Ooh. So next month, there's going to be some stuff coming out for you that's going to make you feel more open and susceptible to changes that are going to make you free. Free to live the life that you have always dreamed. Put this up for you. They gave you one angel message to lift you up for the rest of the day. Go get your vibrators, your bullets. They even make toys for men, dude. Go get your pussy pockets. But that ain't gonna do you no good until you figure out what the fuck you're doing. Listen, if you can't figure out how to get yourself off, especially if you're same sex, you're not gonna be able to get your body off. And if you're in opposite sex, if you can't get yourself off, how are you gonna tell somebody else how to get you off? Just putting that up. Work on it. Work it if you got it. Go to a strip club. Go check out, go pay for an escort service. I think escorts are legal in America. I don't know. But be treated the way that you would want to be treated. Pay for that shit. Pay for that attention. And after you paid for that attention 1, 2, or 3 times, however many times it takes you, to realize what it feels like to be treated correctly, to want that, to yearn for that, and to accept only that. You may have to pay for it in the beginning for some people, but if you use it correctly when you're paying for it, then you adopt that into your energy. Look here, Lily. You're flowering into something different. Lilies are they're sexual. So, I mean, I'm not saying that she's sexual. I'm saying, lilies are a sexual, their purity, being brought to non-purity. It's got the little, it's got the female and the male parts inside of it. And when the flower opens up, you can see them having sex. I don't know why she's here, but she's here letting you know that, hey, you're birthing something great. Don't be afraid of it, and get the information that you need to make the best of it. And don't be afraid of that either. Nobody is born knowing how to have sex. Nobody is born knowing how to relate. Nobody is born knowing everything. That's what life is. It's a lesson that's ongoing. It never ends. Give me kisses. I love you. Where's my baby? Where's the baby? Ooh, careful. Alright, guys. Progress. Each day as I recognize the divine within me, I progress further along the path of my spirit. Today I respect my needs, observe what happens within, and do my best to maintain a positive attitude. I have faith in my inner strength and capabilities. I grow and improve every day. Today, God's opinion of me is the only opinion that matters. We got Kim Carnes, Betty Davis eyes. Unity and return to the inner temple. Betty Davis eyes. I'm going to send you guys out with a real dingity dong picture. Are you ready for it? 116:26. That is what I've been sitting next to. There's my seat. 117:04. May you guys have a very blessed day. I will see you guys again tomorrow, 117:11. And there will be some more videos coming. Just no more lives today. Love, light, life, kisses, and blessings.